maybe there's a so please clarify, give examples of what you're asking for.
Ladies, it's very simple. Do you determine if you get married? Are you the driving force for whether or not you get married?
Yes, I have to do the work.
Okay, so how? So if you're the hold on, watch this. Watch this. Shan, are you married, Shan?
No.
Okay, Di, are you married?
No.
Do you ladies desire to be married?
Not at this moment, no.
No.
I get what Will's saying. No, I get what Will's saying now. Yes, I get what Will's saying. I can't be. I get what you're saying. I can't be. And the only reason why I say this, Will, because this is one thing I was just talking to my guy about, and like a guy was kind of giving me advice about. That's the reason why men are the leaders. You know what I'm saying? So, for instance, a guy be getting mad about the outcome of his situation. But I told Marshawn, if you really love and care about your family and you know your family care about you, if there's something off with us, 9 times out of 10, there's something you could be doing better. And that's a lesson for you. You have all the answers. You're the one that God ordained to lead the relationship. So in order to make us happy, there's things you have to learn about yourself or unlearn about yourself in order to do the things that you want in order to create the environment you want. See, sometimes guys want an environment, but they don't understand what it takes to get the environment. And they feel like just because I want it so bad and I'm doing these actions, why am I not getting these results? But sometimes if your actions are like, oh, you shaking the lady and you want her to understand, sometimes that fear that you're putting her in can make her not, like the understanding that you're trying to get through to her. You know what I'm saying? So I do get what Will's saying. I do feel like in order for like successful marriage, I feel like a guy has to be,
No, you're not. You're not.
So am I tweaking? Tell me if I'm tweaking. Tell me if I'm tweaking.
I want Will's opinion on this.
So
okay, thank you.
Well, actually, Shan, after you go, Maroon, just in case if Shan doesn't get it, because I see Will keep laughing like, oh, they still not understanding the question. So
okay, because Miss Taken, I'm not tweaking, am I?
I guess if three women aren't understanding,
I want to understand
what you're trying.
So let me just give you the scenario, and I'll tell you why I say yes.
Rather than communication.
So I think I know where Will's going. Understand why I say yes. For my particular situation, and Mistaken pretty much knows all of my business. I had to tell you 2 incidents. I had a guy who was in love with me. Went so much far as to ask my daddy, can he? And I told my daddy he better tell him no. He might not want to do that. Okay. So that is when I say yes, because I've had situations that have been in that situation. Even further in the situation I am in, I do believe I'm the one stopping that from progressing the way it should progress because of just a lot of different things. Okay. But if I were to say, at the end of the day, I do believe it's men who control whether or not they're going to say, hey, this is the woman I want to move to the next level with. That's just my opinion on the situation.
Ladies, now, I don't know. Will, go ahead.
One second. So I will. It may be the delivery of your question. That's what I'm saying. Not
understanding. Wait, whoa, the delivery of the question.
That's why I said. So this is real fast. So what I'm saying to you is, if nobody is understanding what you're saying, all we're asking you to do is clarify and give examples. That's at this point. I don't want anybody else to talk. I just want Will to clarify if he wants us to answer the question. And he's serious about it.
I just want to add one thing.
Just let Maroon see if he can explain it, because maybe
I know where he's going.
He needs to mansplain it to us.
I think I know where Will's going, and I think I might have already said it, but I'll say this: I want to make an addendum to what I said. Will, in my opinion, there are certain situations where a woman might have the leverage to be able to decide, lead it in the direction of marriage, maybe even force the hand. But an overwhelming majority of cases, the man, like I said, is the bottleneck of that.
Correct. I agree with that.
But then, yeah, I want to hear your take, Will.
So I'm gonna ask y'all again. I'm gonna ask a very simple question.
No, I want you to. No. So right here. No. Will. She critique. So what I want you to do I want you to get that question together, and I want you to clarify. If you can't do that, we're just gonna move on because I don't have time for this.
Wait.
So
what I'm saying, my question was unclear.
I want the question to be answered.
I will answer it, ladies. Listen, but here's the problem: y'all saying that it wasn't clear. Was my question clear?
I understood it, but I'm also we're both men. I think that might be a
component. Maroon, can I ask you a quick question? Maroon, did I not answer? Even though it might not have been the answer he won't, did I?
It ain't about the answer I want. Hold on.
Do you feel like I answered the question?
Shan, wait 1 second. Shan is correct. He's just asking for clarification.
Right, rephrase the question.
I asked a very simple question. I said, okay, here's what I'm gonna ask. Here's what I'm gonna ask you, ladies. I'm gonna ask you a different question. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a different question. Are men able to get the outcome of marriage?
Yes.
So, are women able to get the outcome of marriage?
Yes.
Okay. So, in order for a man to be able to get the outcome of marriage, or for a woman to get the outcome of marriage, there's something that these individuals must do in order to get that. What is the thing that they must do to get marriage?
It depends on the person they're trying to marry.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say you have to propose.
Let me just give you an example.
Ladies.
Let me give you an example.
You just have to you just have to propose, Shan. You just have to propose.
A little bit more than that, but yeah.
No. It ain't no little bit more than that. You can take two dysfunctional people. You can take two well-sophisticated people. If no one proposes, how do they get married?
I agree. I agree with you, Will. But I'm saying to some of the other people's point, I think is if someone is, let's just say, if they're in an unstable relationship and that man proposes, or the woman that man proposes, that's not necessarily going to lead to marriage.
He's in the relationship. Why are you in?
Okay, so that's the
people doing it all the time, Will.
Wait.
Okay.
But I'm not saying what people do and what they don't do. I'm asking why are they doing it? If you're in a relationship, but you will not accept a proposal from this person.
Yes.
Why are you in that relationship?
May I answer real quick?
Sure.
They break off.
Hold on, just real quick. This is what I believe, Will, and I actually think I understand why you're asking the ladies. I don't think it's up to the ladies. I actually think it's up to the man, because it's our job to actually have these conversations with the women. What are you looking for? What do you want? Are we aligned? Furthermore, if she doesn't align with what we want, we desire, then it is our job to say, thank you, boo. I appreciate your honesty.
So are we saying that it's a man's responsibility to make sure the relationship is a well-oiled machine?
It's a man's responsibility to ensure that the alignment is correct.
Okay, cool. That's a well-oiled machine. I'm just rephrasing it to a well-oiled machine.
Well, I can't call it that because it's all about alignment, and sometimes you don't end up on the same page because you have to work. After the proposal, there's the marriage, right? After the marriage, then there are the ups and downs. But if we're speaking prior to the marriage,
we're not talking about the marriage. We're talking about people who are not married.
Okay, I'm with you.
If you're aligned, you're on the same page.
Right.
We have not gotten Will's opinion on his own question yet.
Well, I think he's building, and we got to give him the opportunity to build.
Okay. Well, we can jump ahead. Maroon, what's your question?
No.
Your question.
Like, let's keep building. I think we're in a good place.
I'm cool.
Because I would like to
know your opinion on your question.